Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Agix price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Agix chart, which at the time of this recording is trying to battle out the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as resistance. We have also continued to push even higher in what I'm terming as a bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 5, and that is after fully maximizing our minimum target areas down here in the formation of this wave 4. And before I get further into the technical analysis and also give you my next price targets here on the Agix chart, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to continue with the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a quick recap of what has been happening, where you can see that after making our lower low down there, we started this massive bounce to the upside, seeing the high for that first wave to the upside at around the $1.3351 mark. And after seeing the high for that first wave, we started this corrective structure in a move that gave us the low for that second wave. And after seeing the low for that second wave, we started this massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, which has now given us a peak at around the $0.68239 mark. And in the formation of that wave 3, which is an impulsive wave, I also expected to see a 5-wave structure in formation, and I believe we are seeing such a scenario over here, having this as the first wave to the upside. Then we have seen that wave 2, then a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then a wave 5, fully maximizing our target areas to the upside in the formation of that wave 5. And in the formation of that wave 4, I was able to come up with a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 4 by connecting the fibs from the low of the second wave to the high of that wave 3. And that gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 4 between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.5, and that target area is between the $0.42851 mark and the $0.35366 mark, and it is within this yellow target area that I was expecting to see the low for that fourth wave to the lower side. And after seeing that low in the formation of that wave 4, whatever we expect next is a massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 5, which is an impulsive wave, and because of its impulsive nature, I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation, having the wave 5 of the fractal wave fully completing the formation of that wave 5 to the upside. And I believe we are seeing such a scenario here on the Agix chart, and if I draw it out, I can first zoom in on the chart so that you can see that better, where you can see that after making our low in the formation of that wave 4, we saw this massive bounce to the upside, making a peak at around the $0.5 mark in what I'm terming as that first wave to the upside. And after seeing the high for that wave 1, we started this corrective structure in the formation of that wave 2, and I'm expecting another bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3, then a wave 4, and then a wave 5 to fully maximize our target areas to the upside in the formation of that wave 5 in red, which we are expecting on the long-term scenarios. And getting to see whether the second wave down here has done the minimum that we expect a second wave to the lower side to do by connecting the fibs from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1. That gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which lies between the $0.41721 mark and the $0.39725 mark. And it is within this yellow target area that I was expecting to see the low for that second wave. And you can see we have fully maximized our target area down here in the formation of this wave 2, and what I'm expecting next is a massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, and connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.67029 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting this wave 3 to the upside to do. And once the high for that wave 3 is in, then we can expect a pullback in the formation of that wave 4, then continue pushing even higher to fully maximize our target areas to the upside in the formation of that wave 5, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside of this Elliot structure right here in red, which is giving me the long-term scenarios here on the Agix chart. I can connect the Fibonacci's, the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that wave 1, then drag the fibs to the high of that wave 3, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 5 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.82344 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Agix to do here on the long-term scenarios. And also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported. On the RSI, we are trading at around the 51 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 5. Also taking a look at the MACD. On the MACD, we have been able to print a bearish cross, but we are seeing a decrease in the selling momentum, meaning soon we might be able to print that bullish cross to fully support higher prices in the formation of that wave 5. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.